YouTube, it's Jen.
And Brad.
And we are here despite technical difficulties because I forgot my iPad at work and I'm like, we can't post, my iPhone has no room. But luckily,
iPod Touch.
Well, hopefully this will work.
To the rescue.
So, we'll start with the numbers. I started off at 262. Last week I was 226.2. And this week I am 223.4. Which is a 2.8 loss,
Very
although
nice.
Last week was a 0.8 gain uncalled for. So I really only count this as a 2-pound loss because it's 2 actual pounds of loss for a total loss of 38.6 pounds. And this is week 13.
Correct.
So, week
Very
13.
nice. So, started at 320. From last week to this week, I lost 1.8 pounds. So I'm now 271.4. For a total weight loss of 48.6.
Almost at 50.
Almost at 50. Slow going, but I'm getting there.
Yes, and I want to apologize. I am the biggest baby when I gain weight. I know that we're not going to lose every week. He's going to lose every week. But I know I'm not going to lose every week. It's just when I gain, I feel like I'm going backwards. So I promise if I maintain and I don't gain, I won't be a baby. It's just when I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do and I gain.
It's frustrating.
It's frustrating, and I refuse to believe in myself and think, well, next week it's all gonna be better. So it's my own issues, and if it was some other person, I would tell them everything that I'm sure you guys are saying to me. But I don't have faith in myself, so I keep thinking that this is gonna stop working, and I keep thinking that it's going to be like all the other times. So, I'm sorry that I'm a baby, but, we all have our things, and I need to work on that. So, you want to start with your stuff?
Sure, I'll start us off. So, couple non-scale victory-related things.
Oh, yes, because we went shopping in our closets.
Yes, so we went shopping in our closets. And so my first one was, starting on Monday of this week, I am now a pant size smaller. So I have plenty of clothes in my closet, but so this is more relevant to the guys. So guys, pay attention to this part because I don't understand lady sizing of stuff. So I started as a 50-inch waist, and I'm now wearing 48-inch pants. So I went from a 50 to a 48, so a size down. It's one of those things where I lost a bunch of weight and stayed the same size. I think part of it had to do with the fact that at that size, all my pants had the elastic band thing in the side. So it got to the point now where the 50s weren't even staying on. And I had actually gone down a whole belt also. So that was kind of cool. So I had the whole cinched on pants thing because I was too afraid to go down a size in pants because I don't know if I thought I'd somehow like, oh, look, I'm flaunting it now. So, and then it would stop working. I don't know. I get these crazy things in my head sometimes.
Let's clarify. You're like, oh, I just went down a pant size on Monday. He could have gone down a pant size a long time ago.
Yeah,
he just
so
actually put the pants
I now
on.
finally committed to doing it. So that went very well.
Should you show everybody your shorts?
No, we don't want to see my shorts.
The shorts he's wearing right now are still 50, and I'm watching him, and he's cinching the belt up, and all you see is these shorts coming out of the belt.
So we haven't finished the shopping. Saturday really focused more on Jen, so I still need to go through and find some of my older shorts. But also, progress update on Couch to 5K. I decided even though I'm training to do a 5K, it's not a sprint to get there, and I decided the best interest for me was to repeat week 3. From week 2 to week 3, those of you doing C to 5K, you understand it kind of took a jump from 90 seconds on, 90 seconds off to 90 seconds on, 90 seconds off, 3 minutes on. And by on-off, I mean by jogging versus walking. So that was a big shift from week 2 to week 3 for me. And I thought, you know what, I want to make sure I'm not... My biggest fear is I go too far too fast and I give up on it because I'm not able to succeed. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to repeat week 3 again. And I'm actually at the point now where I'm loving week 3 and I'm excited about starting week 4 this weekend. So for those of you doing Couch 5K with me, keep it up. I don't remember who it is, maybe if you remember. Someone started at week 4.
I think that was Nikki Hona Unplugged because she said that she was a basketball player.
Mad props to you. If you could start at week 4, you're awesome. So that's fantastic. I'll be there this weekend, so we can commiserate together if it's a pain in the ass. And then one other thing I wanted to say, we were just watching Banded Twin. And
I love Banded
I want to
Twin.
say, yes, I completely understand where you're coming from. I had someone at work say to me also, you look like you're getting smaller. That shirt looks too baggy on you. And it was one of those things where it's like just an unsolicited response from somebody. You feel so wonderful about it because, yeah, you're not doing it to get recognition from other people, but it's awesome when you do get it. So I know exactly where you're coming from. And so you do look fantastic. You're doing great. And I want to say I got the same thing, and it just makes you feel wonderful inside. So those are my updates.
Okay. I didn't realize when we did the last video that I would be changing my second fill because I'm supposed to get my second fill in 2 weeks, but I was going out of town right after that on a plane, and I got all worried because, you know, Georgie, Better World for Me, she had a horrible time and everything was too tight and she wasn't able to eat, and I got worried if I got the second fill and I was too tight, I want to be able to go to the doctors and get an unfill if I need it, and I didn't want to perhaps be too tight and then get on a plane and make it tighter somehow. So I got my fill on yesterday, and I meant to tape it again, and I left the iPad in the car, and which was good because when she stuck that needle in this time,
Different experience for Jen on fill 2 versus fill
yes,
1.
I honestly believe that she lifted her hand up and went like this, but Brad said that she didn't. But I didn't pass out. It was very quick, very easy. She put another cc in, so I am now at 6 cc's.
But we learned some interesting stuff.
Yes, a fun fact. So I said to her, the surgeon, if I have a 10 cc band, how do you know when you're sticking, because you stick the needle in and you put some liquid in, how do you know the fluid's actually getting in the band and there's not some of those cc's of liquid in the tubing? And she said that it's not a 10 cc band, it's a 10 cc system. So the 10 cc's includes the tubing. So if you're just getting like your first like 0.25 or 0.5 or whatever, under 1 cc is probably not even in the band yet.
Could be in the band also.
It's just in the tubing. So 10 cc's is not just up here, but it also includes stuff in the tubing.
And the port.
And the port. So I thought that was interesting.
So Jen got a fill yesterday. I didn't because I'm not going on the same trip as her. So the doctor moved some things around in order to get Jen in. So I said, I was there for moral support. I'm going
wonderful.
In 2 weeks and I'll be getting my second fill.
Yes, so got that done. I don't really feel a difference yet. I'm a little annoyed. I'm waiting. And actually, that reminds me, Incredible Shrinking Jenn or Jennifer Knight. No, I'm lying. Valerie Restricted. You got your first fill. You're at 6 cc's and you're like, afterwards, I'm hungry instead of not hungry. I'm with you. As soon as I got that fill all day yesterday, afterwards, I'm like, I'm hungry, Brad. I'm still hungry. I'm hungry today. I'm hungry. So, yeah, it's not working yet. I hope it does. So that's that. What else? Hold on 1 second. That was that. You're getting your fill in 2 weeks. I'm getting another one. I'm scheduled for 6 weeks, but I don't think I'm going to wait. And I think that's it.
Your cookie bar thing?
I swear to you,
Bar
people,
junkie.
I am not getting kickbacks from Quest. However, I will tell you my latest find. And I tell you this with caution. There is a new flavor of Quest cookie bars. And again, some of the flavors are awful and you couldn't pay me to eat them. But their new flavor, Quest cookie dough. If you like cookie dough, I swear to God, it is literally cookie dough in a package with 20 grams of fiber and 20 grams of protein, 16 or 17 grams of fiber, and 190 calories, I believe, for the cookie dough. It is so good. It is so good that it is dangerous and I'm afraid to keep it in the house. But if you're somebody that likes to have something sweet but can control themselves and not eat the whole box, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. So that is that. I think that's all we have for this
I got a couple shout outs.
Oh, gosh. Where's my head? This is so late tonight.
So on the first one, forgive me if I say it wrong, but I'm going to say it how I think it goes. Lap Band Juicy and Weight Loss Success 101.
And, I'm sorry, I didn't write one on there. Banded Mama.
Banded Mama.
So, thank you to everybody that participated in our giveaway.
Yes.
And that you are now all part of my team. If you haven't been I told everybody, I told the Back to Basics groups to add you all to the group. They should be sending you like a friend request or something. I'm not sure how it works. But if any of you haven't been contacted, let me know. But we're all in this together. We're going to do it. He's not doing it, though. So all of you are like, oh, I'm so glad to be on y'all's team. It's just me. So if you guys were doing this for Brad, sorry, it's just me. So
you get the moral support from me, though.
Yeah. He's like, what is that book face you're on? Thanks. Okay, well, that's it.
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. We will see you next week.
Bye, YouTube.
Have a great week.